Hello listeners. In this chapter we are going to discuss about the nutrition. Nutrition is a very important physiological process in which organism intake food and get it digested and then utilize the energy which actually remain or store in the food. The nutrition can be defined as it is a combination of process by which the living organism receives and utilizes the materials necessary for the maintenance of its function, for the growth and the renewal of its components. That is a very important process of phenomenon by which organisms get all the energy required for various physiological processes. Importance or significance of nutrition. First of all, the nutrition promotes growth. We all know that for the growth, cell division is very important. Due to cell division, cell number increases and the growth of our body initiated. And after cell division, the cell growth is also a very important phenomenon. And for cell growth, the nutrition is very essential because the food which we intake through nutrition is actually help in growth in the cell materials. The repairing wear and tear of damaged tissue. This continuous mishappening going on in our body, and due to this, the cells or tissues are getting damaged, and these wear and tear damages are repaired by the nutrition. The next is supply energy as a form of food. We all know that in the food, it's actually basically composed by the green plants, store the sun energy as a form of chemical energy. When we intake foods by the process of nutrition, and it's get utilized in our body, and then we convert the chemical energy into the kinetic energy and then utilized in various physiological processes. Energy accrued by the nutrition is required for various physiological and the metabolic processes like locomotion for the muscle movement, excretion for functioning of different excretory organs, and reproduction. It's a very energy consuming process. So for all these physiological and so many other physiological processes, energy is very essential, which we generally get through nutrition. Through nutrition, body gets immunity. Through nutrition, we intake different kinds of food. Among this, some are body protective food, which we will discuss later on in the next chapter. And this body protective foods actually helps in our development of our immunity, like vitamins. We know that there are different types of vitamins are involved in development of our immunity. The next one is the nutrition provides food storage in our body, which we actually use during starvation or any other conditions when we require more amount of energy. So all these are important or significance of nutrition. What are nutrients? This is very important. The nutrients are nothing, just these are some organic or inorganic materials which we intake through food, and these nutrients are assimilated in our body and perform various kind of functions. So the nutrients could be defined as the organic or inorganic materials which the living organisms collect from the food to perform all the fundamental activities of the body. Now the types of nutrition is very, very important. Nutrition is basically two types: autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition, actually the green plant and photosynthetic pigment containing different animals like euglena and paramecium bursaria. This species of paramecium which actually contains chlorophyll-like structure, not chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is actually present in plants, and the chlorophyll-like structure present in the animals, and this structure is known as zoochlorellae. And through this zoochlorellae animals, and normally we all know that green plant contains chlorophyll, by the help of these photosynthetic pigments, these organisms are able to produce their own food. And that's why they are known as autotrophs. That means they can produce their own food. And this type of nutrition is known as autotrophic nutrition. And the heterotrophic nutrition is just opposite. The non-green plants and fungi and all the animals, almost all the animals are actually unable to produce their own food. They cannot make their own food. So that's why they depend on the autotrophs basically for acquiring their nutrition. And this type of nutrition is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Besides these two types of nutrition, we also can classify the nutrition into following types: holozoic nutrition and the holophytic nutrition. What is holozoic nutrition? In case of animals, the nutrition is somewhat different than the plant body. We all know that animals are basically heterotrophs, and they actually acquire complex food substances from the environment, I mean from the green plants or from autotrophs. And then inside their body, the food materials get digested and assimilated in the cells. And this type of nutrition of animals is known as holozoic nutrition. And the holophytic nutrition is completely different. As we know that plants, the autotrophic organisms, can make their own food. They actually acquire the simpler materials, organic or inorganic materials from the environment. Like plant body, for photosynthesis, they need water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and these are very simpler substances. Plant body acquire these things, and inside their leaves, which is known as the kitchen of the plant body, they make a complex food substance. So this type of nutrition is known as holophytic nutrition, in which from the simpler substances, a complex food product is actually formed. Malnutrition is a very common word, and this word is very common to the poor pupils. Those are deprived from the well nutritional value containing food materials due to their poor economical condition or due to scarcity of food whatsoever. Due to inadequate or improper food supplements, people may arise some abnormal physiological conditions, and these conditions collectively termed as malnutrition. In case of human, due to malnutrition, several physiological problems may arise or appear, like night blindness is actually caused due to lack of vitamin A, and the rickets is actually caused by lack of vitamin D, and osteoporosis also caused due to lack of vitamin D. Pellagra is caused due to lack of B complex. So this thing is malnutrition, which is very pathetic to hear, but this is very common basically for the people of the poor countries. Thank you for listening. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelations.net.